Hi, good afternoon. The new Team 10 game with Tanya to the Petros. I don't know if anyone really cares, but I have a theory, but it's not that big of a theory, but it's also something that isn't that big of a deal unless you really don't care. And I don't really care, it's just the fact that I think it's funny. Because even if I'm wrong, the Impossible Burger tastes nothing like plants. I don't know what makes it impossible, but maybe that's the secret. It's impossible for a secret. But my theory is it's impossible because it's really not impossible. It's just they make it claim it's no meat, but it really is meat to make people think it's meat, not meat, so then they'll buy it. But I want everyone to just think about it. I don't really want people screaming at me I'm wrong. I just want people to think about it. And while we're at it, I think we should think about the litter bugs, the littering problem. I mean, I don't have gloves, so I'm not cleaning garbage that if I don't have anything to clean it with, so I could do it, but I don't have anything to clean up with. Like, I'm not going to touch garbage myself. Like, I don't want to touch it. Plus, there's glass, there's things that could cut you, and also you don't know what's all I'm trying to say is we need to clean up this earth, and also think about why it's so hot, there's too much CO2 in the air, and that's why carpooling and driving less and taking the bus and walking in general or riding your bike can help not just the air in Utah, but the air in general. And I don't want people saying that I am a person against the pollution problem when I'm actually trying to help myself. I don't know how to start cleaning up trash, but I do throw away my trash, and that's something. Some people just throw their trash on the ground, and that is a problem. I know some of you don't believe in the climate change shit, but it's true. It is really true. Think about it, because Utah didn't have a winter this year. That's not just a coincidence. That's not just, oh, we weren't lucky to have no water, no snow this year. It's a climate change problem. I know most of you will be like, oh, you're one of those people, but everyone should be on the same page. Plus, one thing, we wouldn't have all these damn fires if we had the snow packed that we had, and we can't get that if we are constantly burning fossil fuels and everything else. It's not good for the environment, and we don't have much gas, and once the gasoline and everything's gone, then what are we going to do? And just because it's environment friendly trash, like watermelon food in general, like, it's going to dissolve eventually, degrade eventually, but that's the thing, eventually is sometimes too long. It's better to just throw away food that you're not going to finish eating anyway. But at the same time, don't just throw away food without. It's better to finish your food or give it to someone that will eat it, like a homeless person. And talking about the homeless population, people, I mean, some people will not want to work for anybody or get a job or can't work. But the people that do want to work and can't afford places to live, this is my idea. For all the empty units that are in the world, because it's too expensive to live places, why not work with the homeless people that want to live somewhere and want to work and possibly have skills like mowing the lawns, fixing buildings, give them a job at the apartment complex and let them live there for free. That's my idea of helping the homeless people out of poverty. Because then people that are homeless will actually have somewhere to live and actually have somewhere to call home, and they'll actually help take care of the plants, take care of the property, and then you won't have a problem with a homeless community unless they are drug addicts and they don't want to work. That's the only one problem, is some people are not wanting to work. Some people don't want to have a house. Some people don't want anything but drugs. And all these mayors and governors like Karen Bass and all those people do not deserve to be in the office, because they're not doing their jobs. And the people but that's another topic for another day. Anyway, I don't like talking about politics. Anyway, that's my ideas on certain matters that I just talked about. The homeless population would be lowered if people would work with people that can't afford the rent. That's not, like, some people just can't afford the rent because it's so high, or housing because it's so fucking high. We need to work with these people. We can't just follow them out of their homes because they can't afford them. So anyway, just things to think about, not just my one theory, my other theories, other things that I was talking about. Just the one theory definitely I think is interesting, because that's something that I think we need to maybe not be judgmental, but also maybe people are wrong about what the Impossible Burger is. Maybe it's not maybe it's not plants, maybe it's really meat, and people are just trying to say it's plants so people that are vegetarian will actually eat it. That's my theory. And everything else was just on top of it, so we can actually talk about something other than just that, because I think it's even like cleaning up the earth is a big problem. It's, in fact, there's a whole fucking island in the ocean just trash. That's not why do we have that? Let's get rid of the trash in other means possible. Just don't like throw it all in the dump. But I don't know how to say it. But, and also don't make your yard a dump. Don't clean up after yourselves. Even cigarette butts shouldn't be on the ground, or cigarette boxes shouldn't be on the ground. It should be clean. Everything should be cleaned up. And if we could all do our own part, the whole world would be a whole lot safer and a whole lot better. And we wouldn't have to worry about the ice melting, and we wouldn't have to worry about global warming if we all did our own part to keep this earth clean. And also, instead of starting fires on purpose, or starting fires if you're not camping just to burn down the forest, that's kind of messed up, you know? Like, forest is, that's where you hear those trees, those birds, that's where the birds live. That's where the deer live. That's where the bears live. Do you want the bears in your backyard? Do you want the deer in your backyard? No, you don't, because if you burn down the forest, that's what is going to happen. Anyway, bye.